Welcome to Anatomy of a Fracture. This video explores the systemic breakdown of institutional trust, particularly with Generation Z and emerging Generation Alpha. We must shift from a closed black box to an observable glass box organization. Default distrust is the new baseline. 60% of people across 27 countries say their default is to distrust others. Younger generations face a workforce with broken psychological contracts, assuming institutions are driven by self-interest. The traditional social contract is eroding. Loyalty is no longer rewarded with security. Economic realities have nullified the promise of security for hard work. 48% of Gen Z feel financially insecure in 2025, with many living paycheck to paycheck. We are witnessing the death of the corporate ladder. Only 6% of Gen Z consider reaching a senior leadership position as a primary career goal. Their average tenure in the first 5 years is just 1.1 years, prioritizing rapid skill acquisition over rigid promotions. There is growing skepticism about the ROI of traditional education. Gen Z favors practical, skills-based learning. 31% decided not to pursue higher education, and 40% cite the high cost of tuition as their primary deterrent. The reality of quiet cracking shows peak burnout for Gen Z at age 25, much earlier than the average worker's age 42. Financial pressure and structural anxiety are compounding. 91% experience mental health challenges occasionally. The autopsy of a fracture reveals 3 core reasons for distrust: economic anxiety due to job instability and high living costs, performative ethics, and toxic authority that demands compliance without providing psychological safety. The organizational cynicism trap is an aggression silence cycle. It starts with top-down directives and broken promises, leading to employee silence and eventually a cynical takeover as workers lose faith in their leaders' integrity. The generational trust matrix highlights the shift from the old social contract to the new reality for Gen Z and Alpha. This includes moving from climbing the hierarchy to growth hunting, and from opaque information to default transparency. The glassbox institution model defines Gen Z's success as the intersection of financial security, meaningful work, and mental well-being. Legacy institutions must shatter the black box to become observable and collaborative to rebuild trust. Playbook OI is structured transparency, moving from opaque to the glass box. This means sharing the why behind decisions and honestly answering questions within limits. Transparency should be treated like a product. Playbook 2 establishes psychological safety as a baseline. 92% of recent graduates value comfortable mental health discussions at work. This means fostering a mastery-oriented environment that embraces mistakes as learning opportunities. Playbook 3 emphasizes authentic purpose and ESG. Vague pledges can lead to greenwashing and talent attrition. Success comes from micro-actions and transparent setbacks, which lead to measurable impact, trust, and advocacy. Playbook IV is human agentic AI collaboration. 75% of Gen Z use AI tools to upskill. They view AI as a collaborative teammate, not just a tool. Organizations must shift AI strategy from top-down threat to bottom-up empowerment. Rebuilding institutional trust is a survival imperative. Generation Alpha is right behind Gen Z. Organizations adopting the glass box model today will be the only ones trusted to lead in the Alpha horizon tomorrow.